Praise the Lord. This is Sister Sherry Parrott, and I am a pastor's wife in Platte City, Missouri. I'm excited to bring to you 2 Samuel chapter 9 as our devotion today on November 10th. I ask that you go back and read it. I actually brought my smaller Bible with me. I'm at a ladies' conference in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma to be exact, with Pentecostal Publishing House. So ladies, if you are at the conference and you're watching this video devotion, please find me back at the Pentecostal Publishing House booth, because that's where I will be before and after each service. But right now I am outside of my hotel room, so forgive my surroundings, but I wanted to bring you this word from 2 Samuel chapter 9, and I actually, since I brought my smaller Bible, it is a New Living Translation, so please go back and read out of the King James Version, just in case, you know, if it reads a little differently. I normally do use the King James Version. In chapter 9 of 2 Samuel, we read about David beginning to just think back and just wondering, is there anyone in Saul's family that was still alive? Because he had promised his friend Jonathan that he would take care of Jonathan's children. And he began to inquire about, is there someone out there that, you know, is the seed of Jonathan or Saul, and that I should be doing the right thing by and taking care of them? And he did find out that, in fact, there was a young man, and he was in Lodabar. The servant had told him where to find him, and David sent for him and brought him into the home. Now, his name was Mephibosheth, and whenever I was praying about what to talk about, you know, there's so many things that so many avenues that we could take with this. We could take the fact that, you know, kings, once they conquered the land, it was nothing for them to take over all of the land and kill the people who reigned and the family who reigned before them. And that was nothing, you know, to do something like that. And in fact, that was such a possibility that Mephibosheth's nurse ran whenever the reign was handed over to David. And as she ran, she fell. And she fell on this young Mephibosheth. And both of his legs were injured, both of his feet. And he could not walk. So here he is. He is Jonathan's son, and he's lame. And he's out there. And he's not being taken care of, you know, like a prince's son might, like you might think that a prince's son would be. And David has found out about it and called for him. And so here comes Mephibosheth into the presence of the king, and he bows low in fear. And David is picking him up, and no, listen, I'm going to take care of you. I made the promise, and I promised that I will. And whenever I prayed about what to say, God told me to look up that name, look up the name of Mephibosheth, and you can look it up as well. And what it means is, it means shame. It means the mouth of shame. And he was in a low place, and he was in a place where he did not feel that he was deserving. So if that is you today, I want to encourage you that there is a king who has not forgotten who you are and what your value is, and he has a plan for you. He knows you're there, and he has not forgotten you, and he is about to bring you in and set you up in his palace. And that is what happened with Mephibosheth. His name was shame, but he became as though he were a king's son. And that is what happens to you and I. In our shame, we are brought, we are found, we are searched for, we're injured, and we are low. But he finds us, and he brings us in to that palace and treats him like his own. So you are his today, and do not forget, you are Mephibosheth. God bless you.